Matt Casey and Sylvie Brett's Chicago Fire Season 12 wedding features a mysterious guest in a small girl named Amelia. Who is she? To say that the couple went through so much just to be together would be an understatement. Despite Firehouse 51's friendly vibe and close-knit squad, maintaining a long-term romance hasn't exactly been easy, with a series of failed relationships for many of its members. That being said, occasionally, One Chicago would deliver on that aspect, and that's exactly what it does for Brett and Casey's wedding in Chicago Fire Season 12, Episode 6, Port in the Storm. The Chicago Fire Season 11 finale laid the groundwork for the pair to tie the knot, although Kara Kilmer's decision to leave One Chicago fast-tracked the process. In the Season 12 premiere, their plans to get married in Chicago were confirmed, followed by the revelation that after getting hitched, Brett will officially leave Firehouse 51 and move to Portland, Oregon with her new husband. The wedding is nothing short of beautiful and emotional, especially as the bride and groom deliver their vows. However, aside from Firehouse 51's familiar faces, the event also featured a mysterious guest in Amelia. Amelia is Sylvie Brett's half-sister in Chicago Fire. Amelia in Chicago Fire. In her vow, Brett explains why she wanted to get married at an aquarium by recalling when Casey brought her and Amelia to one a couple of years ago. The Chicago Fire Season 12 camera then pans to the said blonde girl. She may not look familiar because she has grown so much since the last time she was on the show, but Amelia is Brett's half-sister. She was born in Chicago Fire Season 8, just as when Brett and her mother Julie were reconnecting. Unfortunately, Julie died in childbirth and Amelia was taken in by her dad, Scott. Why Amelia is important in Sylvie and Casey's Chicago Fire love story. Jesse Spencer as Matt Casey wearing a tux in Chicago Fire. Both Brett and Casey have always wanted to have kids. That being said, they both have past traumas that make it difficult to become parents. For example, Casey had a contentious path to fatherhood in his marriage to Gabby Dawson. At one point, having kids became such a sensitive subject for the pair that was a major factor in their decision to get a divorce. Meanwhile, Brett was given away by her biological mother, fueling the urge for her to go through the rigorous process of adopting baby Julia in Chicago Fire Season 11. Seeing how great Matt was when dealing with her sister on that day in the aquarium made Brett realize that they have the same principle when it comes to having kids. If they didn't, it would have been difficult to make their relationship work, considering what happened to Casey and Dawson in Chicago Fire. The pair doesn't have a biological child, but with Julia and the Darden boys, they have their hands full in terms of raising kids. Hopefully, when they get pregnant, Firehouse 51 gets the news, and they can even bring their growing family back to visit Chicago.